Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I thought that it would be so nice to show you this new hairstyle that I have been trying on my hair. I think that sometimes we can get into the habit of either not doing our hair much at all or just getting stuck in a certain style and not trying anything new. And I would encourage you to try something new, even if it's not this hairstyle that I'm going to be doing, but just something new. This is what I've done recently. I wanted to make more of a romantic look with my hair. A lot of times I just let my hair hang down, or I try using the bigger curling iron to curl my hair, and it tends to fall out over the day. Just, the curls fall and then it doesn't have the same look that I intended when I first started to do it. So recently I pulled out this little tiny curling iron. Actually, I was doing my girls' hair with it because they love to have curls sometimes, and sometimes I'll, surprise them and curl their hair, and they just love the way that this curls their hair because it lasts the entire day, even into the next day. So I thought, well, I'm going to try this on my hair now that my hair's grown out pretty long, because if it's really short, then this curling iron will really make the curls short. So I was very happy with the result, and something that I also wanted to do was an updo with it because I just love the structure that it adds to my hair, but still having a very romantic tousled kind of look to it. And this is what I would say really matches the overall aesthetic that I'm trying to go for with the romantic look, and especially with the way that I dress. So sometimes when we wear certain outfits, we would really complete the look well if we did our hair a certain way, and that's what I would love to encourage you to do. I know so many of you have been trying more feminine looks out, and part of that is making sure that you do your hair as well, doing something that just really brings out that femininity within you. What I like to do is just let my hair air dry, as I said. After I've used this, it's a 10, and then once it's all dry, I'm heating up my curling iron right now. My hair kind of falls just like this. Now I want to use this side as a part, but I want there to be plenty of volume on this side and up here. So what I like to do is part my hair a little past the middle. That way it gives plenty of volume right here in this area. And then this I could just start curling. Then I part my hair down the back. It could just be a rough part. I split my hair in two. And I have very, very thin hair, mind you. This is the amount of hair that I have. So it actually looks really funny to have in just like a ponytail or something because of how thin it is. It doesn't give me the kind of overall look that I'm going for. So I avoid wearing my hair in ponytails, but I like to often do some up, some down, or just do a little, poof right in the front, something along those lines. But today we are going to be curling this hair, and I'm going to show you a really beautiful look, an updo that I can do just with one simple claw clip. So this is where I always start, and I don't spray my hair with a hairspray or anything until after I'm done curling it. So here I'm just wrapping away from my face, and it doesn't take long. I actually meant for it to be on there just a little bit longer, but it popped off, so I'll leave that just a little bit, and then it's nice and curly there. And my battery's dying. I'm gonna have to change my battery here. So like I said, I start at the top, and then I have a clip that I can just clip this hair back over to the other side until it's all done. just let that sit there for a minute. I'll spray it just so it has some time to set and cool off before I run my fingers through it, because that's what I like to do. Okay, now I'm going to be curling my hair away from my face on this side. Okay, now that this side is done, spray that. Okay, so now I can either use this comb right here and just brush it out, or just use my fingers, and I typically like to just use my fingers with it. And these are going to, like, I can connect them again as soon as I get my style how I want it. But then after I've done that, I usually will spray again, scrunch it up a little, and then I will start to tousle my hair a bit just to see where it's going to fall. Now what I'm going to do is get most of it up in the back, but I want to also start bringing some pieces down. That way it's not as hard to take these down once I have my hair up. And I like to grab it from different locations, different heights and whatnot, not all along the bottom. I like to also do right here in the midsection and then also on top to give a nice layering look. And then with some of the pieces, if they're not curled the way that I would like them, then I will go back through and curl them again. But I focus mostly on what's framing my face and around my ears. Okay, now I just do a little twist in the back. Okay, I just twisted that a bit in the back. I'm going to end up pulling a lot of this down just to give my hair a little more shape in the back area. And then I attach the clip, kind of flip my hair over it so that it ends up hanging a bit. Sometimes this just requires a lot of fussing before you get it right. And like I said before, it's kind of harder to see when I'm just looking in the viewer. So I think for the most part, everything's kind of curled nicely. I'm gonna redo this right here. It's a little flat on the end. Then you just stretch them out. This right here, this part is too flat to me, so I'm gonna curl that again too. Just because I didn't get as close to my head with when I started curling. So having these kind of just hang down and fall, almost like just waterfall down the back, looks really nice and romantic. So there is the look right there. Pulling out as much, just getting some volume right here. Really adds to the nice shape. And then on this side as well. So there you have this beautiful romantic updo. I hope that this inspires you to try something new with your hair. And until next time, I hope that you all find a beautiful place to be. Bye everyone.